Alright guys, this tractor's got electric PTO on the bottom. So I'm not too hip to the air tool shit. It's part of the reason why I'm deaf, is from being around loud air compressors and air tools when I was younger. So what I did, and I don't recommend doing this unless you got rope, but if you take the spark plug out, crank the piston all the way back as far as you'll go, and then fill the cylinder up with rope, what happens is when you go turn the motor back around, it'll wedge that rope up against the head and you can bust the nut loose underneath. Me, the only thing I find in the garage here was wire, which I don't recommend because if it gets pinched too bad in there, you might not be able to pull it back out the spark plug hole or something might be getting left behind. But I'm redoing this. Motor's not going to run until I do a valve job on it anyways. I mean, it's all tore apart. All electrical shit's tore apart, starters tore apart, But it'll jam the piston for you, but I don't recommend using wire because you might not be able to pull it back out. But I got to tear the head off anyways to do a valve job on it. So, yeah. That's how I went about it. There's that PTO and the nut on the bottom. And hopefully the only thing holding that electric PTO up is that nut. I'll find out here real quick. But yeah, if you can't figure out, if you can't get the motor lockups, well, if I had impact gun on it, I'd tear it right off, but no dice, I ain't gonna fuck around with it. But yeah, you can just take a rope or whatever, preferred rope because you can pull it back out real easily. Jam that cylinder up and crank away at the bottom. And it didn't take much at all to get this thing loose. Where am I? Oh, here it is. Yeah, she's loose. Alright, later guys. Got the PTO off, got the engine unbolted. The only thing that's left is fuel lines on it. And something tells me I have to take that piece of pipe off because I don't think this thing's got enough slack to slide over that far. But let's see if I totally screwed myself with the wire. Cool. So for the most part, awesome. That's about how much wire you're going to need to do that. If you use some smaller rope, you'll be in better shape than this, but actually, you know what, the way that thing in where the spark plug is, you're right on top of the valves, you might have to do wire anyways, but it worked and didn't fuck me. Awesome. Great, let's see if I can get this freaking motor off of here. Well, got it out. Didn't have to take the tube off to fit through the frame right there. Pretty cool. What a greasy, filthy fuck. And I think the only option with those bolts right there, and that one right there, is torch them or something. Because I just don't see those coming out. I really don't. And they have to. So I don't know. Don't know. Well, I guess I'll find out. And you guys will find out too. Now let's get that console out and those fenders. That ought to be interesting. Holy shit. We'll be at this for a while.